Hey guys, first Regardsman here, and I'll be talking about one of the easiest builds to completely face roll Tyranids in Space Marine 2 with the Bulwark class. Now this build is pretty old, it pretty much uses the classic fencing combo on top of things like armor reinforcement and intimidating aura, and pretty much just makes Lictors, Raveners, and any Tyranid boss a complete joke. So first up, I chose the Power Sword today because I just like the Power Sword variant, though if you guys like fencing weapons on any of these weapons, you can use whatever you want. As for me, on the perk tree here, I picked up Perpetual Strength first, melee damage increases by 5%, then move over here into the perk Master of Defense. After switching sword combat style, you take 20% less range damage for 5 seconds, cooldown is 10 seconds. I actually quite like the range damage reduction here, especially versus Chaos, though to be honest, this build is not as good against Chaos as it is against Tyranids, so if you don't want to take this, you could take something like Master of Offense instead. That is up to you. The next perks I take regardless are Perpetual Strength and Perpetual Strength for a total melee damage increase of 10%, then I move through here into the perk Tranquility and pick up the perk Melee Onslaught for a flat 10% damage buff, then we grab Hard Target and move over here into the most important perk, Cutting Edge. Power Rake deals 50% more melee damage. This makes your Power Rakes hit like a truck, and Power Rake is already one of the strongest attacks on the Power Sword to begin with, so really valuable for us. Next perk we grab here is Extremis Slayer. Melee damage against Extremis level enemies increases by 15%. Then I pick up the perk here Majora's Slayer and the perk here Terminus Slayer. Then I go all the way down here to Minora's Slayer. Now Minora's Slayer might not be super valuable on this, so if you want to pick up something like Power Restoration or Speed Restoration, you definitely can. That is up to you. Now for the secondary weapon, I do pick up the Rate of Fire Plasma Pistol. This gun's charge rate is absurd in patch 9.0 and beyond. You'll be able to get so much CHP back, stagger, and just an overall DPS output. Very powerful option, and the only thing holding it back is the terrible ammo economy, which is why we pretty much just build all into ammo perks on top of things like Perpetual Velocity for even faster charge speed. Though I will mention, if you want to take something like the Heavy Bolt Pistol, you certainly can. I would build it this way, though the biggest issue with the Heavy Bolt Pistol is its CHP recovery is significantly worse than the Plasma Pistol is, so that's a problem for you. I would take a perk here like Advanced Conditioning for a slower CHP fade. It does make the Heavy Bolt Pistol feel a lot better. That's pretty much all there is for the secondary here. Now for the perk tree, like I mentioned before, I do take the Intimidating Aura perk. A perfectly timed parry deals area of effect damage in a 5-meter radius. Cooldown is 5 seconds. This perk just completely trivializes Tyranids, Warriors, Lictors, Raveners. They all fall before you. You will pretty much one combo gun strike any Majoris in the entire game with this. Though I will say if you were fighting Chaos, they do feed you fewer parries in general. And also this perk doesn't like to proc off of a fencing weapon on the Hellbrutes and especially the Enlightened Zangors. So I might just take the Conviction perk here over this one if you're fighting Chaos. But for Tyranids, it is God tier. Next perk here is Scramble Targeting. If you're surrounded by 5 or more enemies, you take 25% less damage from range attacks. This is just a free range damage reduction here, and these other two perks aren't very good, so pretty much always pick this one up, because getting surrounded by 5 or more enemies happens all the time in this game. Next perk here is Armor Reinforcement. Non-finisher gun strikes restore 1 armor segment. This perk is also God tier versus Tyranids. Still pretty good versus Chaos, though against Chaos I might just take Steel Within instead because health damage reduction can help you out more at times than just having an extra armor reinforcement here because, like I said, gun strikes are just less common versus them because they have less melee enemies, and armor reinforcement in general is still a strong perk. It's just that if you're fighting Tyranids, it is absolutely ridiculous because armor will reduce any melee damage down to 0 regardless of how much armor you have left. And what that means is, if you get 1 armor bar back versus like a Carnifex or something, you will take 0 damage from sitting in their face in a melee hit, and you'll just get it back every single time you parry and gunstrike again. Super trivial, super powerful, pretty much always pick this up if you're going for like an OP meta build. Next perk here is Focus Restoration. Every 30 seconds, all squad members automatically restore 1 armor segment. For the same reasons that armor reinforcement is good, this one is good because armor for your whole team is incredible. Armor can oftentimes be worth more than HP in this game, even with a Bulwark class that has 30% increased starting HP, though this one also grants armor restores to classes like Tactical that usually have none, so really strong option. Though to be honest, every single team perk for the Bulwark is a good choice. If you want to take Advanced Conditioning or Effective Formation even, you certainly can. Now for the gear perk tree, I did pick up Purity of Purpose. The banner deals damage over time to enemies within its area of effect. This perk is stupidly powerful, basically puts a shock grenade around your banner, will wipe out Minoris completely, will do significant damage to Majoris, Extremis, and even Terminus. Pretty much always grab this one. These two perks here like Rapid Regeneration and Focus Strength are not very good at all. Now, for the next perk here, I take Invigorating Icon because healing with your banner is broken in this game. This is a completely busted perk. Really, like any healing effect in this game is pretty broken because they break the economy of like drops and item requisitions. So this one's just super OP. Now, the Glorious Shield is also really, really good. If you want to take this, you can, but Invigorating Icon is obviously better because breaking the drop economy of Space Marine 2, which is going to be a top tier perk no matter what. Same thing goes for like, equipment recharge and stuff like that. Next perk here I take is Merciless Resolve. After a Shield Bash or Thunder Hammer Pommel Smash, melee damage increases by 15%. You do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. This is just a free melee damage buff for shield bashing the air because it doesn't actually have to hit anybody to proc, and no knockback effects in this game are very, very powerful, which is why I also pick up the one down here, Armor Advance. If you have armor remaining, you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back. These two in conjunction make you pretty much impossible to perma-stagger, at least versus things that aren't bosses or some of the really, really heavy hits in this game, but still very powerful option. Now, if you want to take the perk down here, Inspiration, for a 20% damage buff on your banner, this one is also great for your entire team, especially if you're taking something like the Power Fist. Now, for the Prestige perk selection, if you're using a heavy bolt pistol, I probably would skip over Auxiliary Reload because you really don't need like 14 shots back for a whole Prestige perk slot unless you're playing Siege mode. And for the Plasma Pistol, this one is actually very valuable, so I would use it there, but that's kind of up to you. Next perk here, Resilience, Medicae Sims restore 40% more health. I would take this over Auxiliary Reload, like I said before, for the heavy bolt pistol, but if you're using Plasma, you could skip this and just take this one instead. Next perk I would take regardless is Overcharge. Charge attack damage increases by 20%. This does affect the power rake damage of your power sword, so a really good option here. Then I grab the perk Powerful Shot for a range damage increase of 20%, and then I pick up Masterful Defense for an ability charge of being restored by 1% for every blocked range attack. Super busted perk, especially versus Chaos. This perk is just god tier, and it really just makes your banner spam come out constantly. Maybe less so versus Tyranids, but versus Chaos like Soul Reaper cannons, you get like an entire charge back. Really, really good option, especially in Siege mode. And that's pretty much all there is to this build. You just fencing spam, parry them, get the Intimidating Aura proc, and then one-shot them with a gun strike, and pretty much just foderize the entire faction. Hopefully this build guide helped. If you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, take it easy. Here's some gameplay. Bye.
That silence
It is funny how much better this is versus Tyranids and Chaos. I feel like Chaos really does benefit off of not armor, health damage reduction. And we're in Tyranids too.
glorious battle.
Am I sure when the gaunt's eating up your food? Probably.
Failed at hope. Fate.
For our boss.
Tyranid lictorism.
All server issues due to Iron Warrior crew.
No Xenos wants Galaxy's the door to power.
God, I hate this,
Where shall I plant this flag?
Any relic? No. This build is so brain dead. I love it. I hope they buff absolute spawns again, but I doubt they will, and it'll probably just be like a stratagems only thing that they buff. We'll see. These things.
Come on. We are inside the Astra Militarum camp.
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Not what we are looking for.
If you walk us through what you're thinking as you fight, I'm thinking I'm gonna spam my button until he does that, and then I'm gonna strike him. I'm thinking I'm gonna heavy attack him. I'm gonna wait for him to parry me so I can one-shot him. I'll just kill him. Now I think I'm gonna parry this guy, and then he's my Infinity Aura, then shoot him dead, and then one-shot him. But this build is brain dead. Why the fuck are you streaming so early? To share the love to the EU.
Try searching
Horrors.
bodies. Only orders, officer.
I mean, I'll be real, there's not a lot of thought that goes into using any fencing or armor reinforcement build in this game. You just hit the button. Like, you'd honestly just, like, sit there and, film them through your fist. Especially Intimidating Aura.
This raven That's the great.
Where's the parry only video? It's never coming. Why would I do that?
Try searching the bodies.
That sounds fun.
This looks promising. We have located the
I mean, you probably could do that with this build, but I think you get stopped at like at some point where you have to actually fight the boss. Just want to get run over like 5 times. Relic, because we definitely need that.
This has touched
Maybe we will. You never know.
and learned. Waste nothing, brothers.
I think I took Invigorating Icon. I can't remember. To be honest,
Keep going forward.
I cannot remember.
Blockage negated.
I feel like I'm good enough to use the blocking weapons. I struggle even on Ruthless. Or you think you're not good enough, or you're good enough? The blocking weapons really aren't that much harder than carrying weapons. Fencing is just particularly forgiving. I go as far as to say that blocking weapons are better, or like just straight up better, and more forgiving to well, not more forgiving to use, but like as far as just living, they do more for you in most cases. Just compared to balance. It's a balanced weapon. It's a balanced per combo. I bring the boss. Card effects, let's go. Or not.
Stay alert.
Oh.
Our banner awaits unfurled. Behold, the supremacy of Ultra.
Oh, it's actually kind of hard for us because we can't intimidate Aura this.
Captain's no order. Steal your mind. That's what's calling the third force. Foes to overcome, and we will succeed. No soul's book can withstand us.
Oh, he's dead. And he's dead. And he's gone. All gone. Dang.
We crush the ravenous brood beneath our boots.
If you know when the patch drops, let's drop 9 a.m. EST tomorrow.
Ammunition here.
That's when it's supposed to drop. Now's the time. No boss spawns so far, pretty boring. Firework.
That Xenos is living on too. Exterminate it. That silence the Tyranids power is hitting me. Deny them any advantage. Every last Xenos will be killed.
Oh, you fool.
The weapon beast is destroyed. Failure. Blessed amplify our power. Galaxies look good without
Balance combo. This versus Tyranids. Very balanced, very balanced.
Talassa, the Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to the Prometheum facility?
entering the refinery, Command.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
Look at those parries, perfectly timed and pure skill. Yes, the fencing parries are very skill-based.
Looks like preparations were close before the guard was wiped out.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude Prometheum well. Cautiously. If you
I
know
love
what is
getting up
good
at
for
dog shit o'clock for Space Marine 2 updates. I just like getting up at dog shit o'clock. That's my natural state. I'm gonna ram into them until they parry. They let me parry them. This is it. Why is block best? I mean, fencing is better here because fencing is just kind of broken on Tyranids and Tuning Aura and a armor reinforcement combo. But block does give you range damage reduction. Like upon getting adrenaline surcharges, it gives you stagger, significant damage, and armor regen. And not armor regen on Minoris, which is not very good in this game. Because your armor regen versus Majoris, Extremis, and Terminus on command, which is significantly better.
The generators hum in the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
FUG will milk past 10 to a last drop tomorrow. It'll be like that one meme where it's like, good morning, sunshine. It's just a giant, like, dying cow. I think we all know the one I'm talking about. Oh shit, we're 4.
Punish the ignorant iconoclasts.
Anybody seen Return of the King, where he's like, where Denethor is like running down the hallway, like get out of my way, while he's on fire? That's me. Get into this generator. Like that. I'm pretty sure I do a bigger icon this.
X-Max is aligned. Binding on this sire's will.
This is a precise operation. We will have to end. Generator 2 needs support.
Oh.
Operator requested.
Oh.
Applying fragmentation with it. There is no stable ground.
Y-axis aligned. Margin of error 0.0 nanometers. Blessed be the Omnissire's divine precision.
He was too low.
Go down to Wildlife. The deed is nearly done.
How hard do I think stratagems are going to be? Probably harder than I don't know. That's actually a good question. I was thinking about this today. I was actually gonna make a video on this. That stratagems, considering they give you the same XP as Absolute, they have 2 modes. They're probably gonna send more enemies at you than you see in Absolute. I hope it's like Siege Mode Light. In terms of spawns, it should be higher than Absolute. I feel like Absolute spawns are way too low for Extremis and Terminus. Well, yeah, the thing, this is balanced for 3 players, and you can just cruise by yourself.
There is no going back from this.
Like, practically every build.
Our banner awaits some further.
Bang. For sure my grandpa could do this. So no boss spawns. Pretty lame. I'm gonna rush it so we can get the oh. Oh, there it is. See, now we have the double power.
Our folks shall bellow the gold folk together. Annihilate that neuron! For the Emperor!
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Soil going on the trails. Have they got his presence? I never seen us a trumpet. We crush the ravenous brood to be powerless.
I'm pretty sure I have Invigorating Icon. I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't had to use it. I'm saving my banner in case I'm in danger. But... I can dodge this. Oh, I did it. Dang. I'm gonna save my plasma shots now. Dodge this one. Well, if you dodged it, wasn't a perfect dodge though. Give me beautiful ammo. Up.
Load up!
Oh yes. My victims are here. Alright, I do have it.
What's your footing? We have trampled the chittering parasite.
Saber said the patch is coming at 9 AM EST. That was the official release date. They have stated. That might change depending on like verification and other things. But
facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
We will be your bulwark, Titus. Rest assured.
I will hold you to that.
the banner cooldown seems to be long. Yeah, it's because we have Invigorating Icon. Of course it's long. Should be. The full heal for your whole team. Oh, you were talking. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. The banner was long, so we probably knew a icon. We did indeed. Let's oh. 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 Shall we? Only one boss spawn.
Waste nothing, brothers.
We have one more
Take
potential
heart.
down here, but
The flame will stand against them better than any war. Keep going. Where shall I plant this flag? Resources acquired.
I have a challenge idea that's heavy. You can only use stims and can't use relics on absolute.
Come
I mean,
on.
considering
We
like
have
half
to
of the
struggle.
heavy runs you do in this game are like accidentally
We need that
stimless.
bomb triggered for optimal yield.
I don't know if that's
Orbital
really
scan estimates the
good
bulk of the
challenge for
swarm will
him.
not
He's
be
pretty
in
fucking
position for
tanky. He doesn't
while
need a
yet.
lot of stims.
Keep
I
your
don't think he
heads
needs to get
and
a relic
get it done.
in a lot of cases.
Enemies have split from the main force. Prepare to intercept. Tyranids are attempting to reach our platform. Perimeter reach. Ready for kill.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the protected path. Continue holding.
Honor our captive colors. You failed that focus. Seize nothing to the shivering sea. We have been outmaneuvered.
We haven't even outmaneuvered.
Give us the grave.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Gotcha.
That silence intimidates the violence. Tyranids dispatched.
I'm gonna go rush this guy, and he's gonna parry me once and instantly die. Like many before them. Oh, he ran away.
Another Tyranid push.
Alright, now you just shot. Show me the boss. Show me the Carnifex.
Ammunition. That swarm is climbing. Hold the line! We will push them back!
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Class is so busted.
You are clear to detonate.
Let's
Take those rotten bastards.
this guy.
Readying the charge.
Ow. Grab you and get my ammo back. And I can just carry all these guys to death. No boss is so lame. This shit should be double. Guaranteed double. Because you don't even have to use a sim there. We have bigger night count, so. Pretty standard.
Talassa, what in damnation is going on down there?
We will miss our window if we do not hurry! The Tyranid!
Talassa, I still have 1 million targets on Auspex. Explain yourselves.
Only 1 million?
They have us pinned, Lord! We are working a solution!
The Lictor parry fodder. They are parry fodder. This stupid build. Big time parry fodder.
Fortress reporting. Our operation is a success.
The Lictors in particular kind of get shit on by parries because they have so many like one-hit combos. Or like they have so many attacks that will just instantly put them into a parry stance compared to a Ravener. Or a Gunfire, I should say.
Extraction complete. Returning to orbit. Commendable work, brothers.
FCG took damage.
You honored
Boss
your
fight was like
chapter.
Gojo with
Be
Infinity.
ready for rearm, refit, and redeployment.
Oh, also Captain Whale, thank you for the Prime sub. Very appreciated.